Hello guys, once more over here. It's kind of thundering tonight, so it is very special. I will be giving a break for the Bionicle type of comics, and today I'll be reviewing a really heavy comic book in which it does have like 8 or 9 chapters in it, and it is about Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. So, this book, it is a comic book, of course. Look how fat it is. So I had to binge read this in order to freaking review it today. It has an interesting story. And a lot of you might know that an actress is actually reading this type of comic. Such as James Gunn today is actually saving the DC universe from his misery, of course. What else it could be? Because DC actually needed a savior and James Gunn is actually doing that job. I'm sorry, Schneider fans, but it is the reality. So, will this be adapted? Not fully. I'm not sure about it, but I know that James Gunn will get some inspiration from this type of comic of Supergirl. Some other alien girl that her father got slain or killed by this bad guy named Krem from the Yellow Hills. The thing is that this Krem from the Yellow Hills is out there also killing other beings from another universe. Also, I want to say that Supergirl is not on Earth. This is basically in outer space somewhere, just like we saw some hints in the Superman movie from James Gunn. She was not on Earth. Although, of course, we might be thinking, well, she's outer space saving other type of beings or doing some other missions. Here, she is actually doing some type of mission, although this little girl, which I say it's this one over here. Yeah, she has crypto. Yes, I'm not going to spoil everything. You need to read this. And it is really unique. I love it. I freaking love this art. It's look at this beauty. I love Supergirl. If you know what I mean. Supergirl actually helps this girl to get her revenge, but this guy travels through all the, basically jumping planet to planet. They're trying to get some clues. They're trying to get some where he's at exactly, where he has been. And it's a really good journey between these two, I think her name was Ruthie. I don't think she'll be in the next Supergirl movie. Maybe she's guys. I know the actress is actually reading this comic book, but that doesn't mean that James Gunn is going to adapt the whole thing. He is actually going to take stuff from this comic and some other type of comics and his own inspiration to get a Supergirl movie. That is how adaptation works. Not everything from a book needs to be adapted on screen. Some things do work on screen, some they don't. Some they actually work on a comic. They do not work on a movie. It is very hard to adapt something, and that's how it works. If something works on a comic, it works on a comic. If something works on a TV series or a movie, it works on a TV series. That's it. If you need to discard something and you need to take out something or modify something, that's how it works. That's how it is. But in this comic right here, it shows you a lot of Supergirl's struggles, Supergirl's persona, and we see a flawed Supergirl here. We also see a strong Supergirl here. We also see like a sisterhood with this, little girl over here. Really precious that, that sisterhood, that little sister and the Supergirl being the big sister to this other girl. By the end, I won't spoil it, but it just ends really freaking cool. A lot of people might think like, but why that decision? Why this? Hey, it is a really good comic book. If you want to get this, well, I got it from Truth and Justice, of course. I'll be promoting at the end of the video. But guys, look at this. Even the art. That's her. It's amazing. Like, how could you not like this? It's very unique. Art style is unique, and there's action, yeah, but there's more character. There's character arc. That's what I want to say, and character development through this comic. I was gonna say series, but this has 7 or 8 chapters. I do not remember. I lost the track. All in here. You don't need to buy other issues, but it's all in here. And for me, thanks to Tom King, Bill Quiz, Evely, Marcus Lopes, whatever they actually you pronounce those names. And yet again, guys, this is what I call beauty. Through all the fights, she's using her iconic suit, red cape, red skirt, red boots. You know what I mean. But yes, I love Supergirl. This was one of the most unique stories that I have read. I recommend you reading this before you actually read the movie. Again, guys, directors won't adapt the whole thing. People get mad when that's not from the comic. That's not from the comic. Guys, how it actually works is how I explained, okay? Because some things work on comics, some things work on the screen. So that is how it works. That is how it is. That is how it's supposed to be. Nothing should be adapted because some of these narrations from the comics does not actually work on the screen. Because most of it are narrated. Like narrations, like maybe like in a movie we will be seeing voiceovers, but most of it, look at all these yellow bubbles. They're not actually talking, it's actually telling a story through narrating it. So anyways, as all y'all know, I hope that James Gunn adapts at least something from this. And when I see the movie, I'll be saying, yeah, I remember that. Or maybe I won't see anything from this comic. But I won't be disappointed because, hey, it is how it works. As a comic book reader, as a manga reader, I enjoy these things because even in an anime, does not get all adapted, okay? So that's how it actually is. So all of you, hope you like this video, hope you read this, and hope you enjoy comics as well, just like me, also manga, even though I have not even reviewed a single manga, bro. So it's because these things don't get adapted that much, and that's why I read it. Manga do get adapted in an anime like months later or a year later. It's different. But yeah, guys, again, I bought this in Tooth and Justice. Please check that out. There's really good prices from those comics. All right, guys, this has been Zyropunky, and I'll see you guys later.